guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Oh, you guys, I'm super excited about today's video, more than I've been excited about any of my past videos, because I'm finally sitting down and sharing with you guys my entire makeup collection. You guys have been asking me about this for so long, and I'm finally sitting down and I'm sharing it with you guys. I of course want to do some disclaimers and just let you guys know a lot of this makeup has been collected over years. Okay, some products were sent to me in PR, not a lot of it. Maybe 98% of my collection was purchased with my own money. Also, YouTube is something that I do. It's not like a full-time job for me right now. Hopefully one day in the future it will be, but it is considered, it's a hobby for me. It's not fully a job for me, but it's a hobby and I love it. Just love talking to you guys. You guys already know this, but yes. So I just want to say this is not me bragging about the makeup that I have or anything like that. This is just me sharing my passion with you guys and showing you guys all the products that I have in my collection and things like that. I know I have a lot of makeup and I know some people are gonna say some stuff about how much makeup I have. It is definitely a lot than the average makeup consumer. I'm a makeup enthusiast. I love makeup, and that's that. So without further ado, let's get into my entire makeup collection. Super excited! Let's go. Right here is what you guys see a lot of in my, my backgrounds in my videos. This is my built-in bookshelf. My boyfriend has his books up there and I have my makeup down here. So right here in this organizer, I just have all of my lip glosses, liquid lipsticks, things that come in those kind of containers. So over here, I have majority ColourPop. So I have my So Juicy glosses, my lippy sticks. I have more, but I'll show you guys that in a second. Up here in this little drawer, I have all of my ColourPop liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. I have my ColourPop Luxe glosses here, my Fenty Beauty glosses, which I do have my Fenty Beauty glosses in another spot in my collection. And then this top one up here, which is kind of hard to see, I just have like random glosses, like Essence glosses in there, my ColourPop, roller glosses and things like that up there. Right here is where I keep all of my ColourPop color sticks, all of my ColourPop cream gel liners, and my e.l.f. shadow sticks. And then all of my blending brushes are back there. And in this organizer right here, up here, I just keep my liners, my lip liners, and then more like miscellaneous lip products. And then this drawer, I keep all of my Kylie glosses and both of these. So this is like the Kylie liquid lipsticks, Kylie glosses like this, and this is her other Luxe formula for her glosses. Then I also keep all my Juvia's Place glosses in this drawer, and then this one I keep all my Morphe glosses and liquid lipsticks from Morphe. And down here, I keep all of my Glamlight glosses in this one. And then right here, I just keep all my NYX glosses. But a lot of my glosses are over here, which I'm gonna get to in a second. And then of course, down here, I just keep all of my Glamlight palettes. I do have more, but I just kept the ones that like could fit down here in this shelf. Over here, as you guys could see, up here, I keep all of my Makeup Revolution palettes because they look like books, so I think they're really, really cute. And I keep my blush binder up here, of course. You guys do not pay too much mind on that. Need to clean some of those beauty blenders, but I have my gorgeous little photo up here. I love it so much. It's so girly, which is why I really, really love it. I have an Alex 9 drawer right here. In the first top drawer, which is the drawer that I keep my eyeshadow primers, my concealers, my brow products, some liquid liners, and mascaras. And all of my organizers come from Australia. I'm like really blanking on the place that I get them from, but they're custom made to fit inside of these drawers. I'm gonna have it linked down below because it's really blanking me right now. I keep my highlighters in this drawer. So this is where I keep all of my highlighters. Have my Wet n Wild, my Nabla. You guys know I love the Nabla highlighters. All of my Fenty ones. I have this Dominique Cosmetics one and some MAC highlighters right here. And I have all of my Beauty Bay highlighters in here. I did do a lot of decluttering, so I don't have a lot in the back, but you know, majority are up here. This next drawer I'm really happy about. This is my blush drawer. Obsessed. Yeah, I'm very obsessed with this drawer. So I keep all of my gorgeous little blushes in here. My Nabla blushes, my NARS blushes, my Milani blushes, my Beauty Bay blushes. Like, I love blush. So this drawer is it's probably one of my favorite drawers. But this next drawer is where I keep my cream blushes. So this drawer I'm really, really happy about. I love all of my cream and liquid blushes fit in this drawer. So I have to have 2 blush drawers because I kind of wanted to keep the powder separated from the cream because I do have a lot of each. So I just wanted to keep them separated. I do have my Super Shock blushes in this drawer because it is not like a regular powder formula. It has like its own formula, so you know. This next drawer is where I keep my cream contours, my bronzers, my powders, like pressed powders. I don't have a lot in this drawer. As you guys can see, it's fairly empty because this is like one product or one type of product that I don't have a lot of in my collection because bronzers are hard to come by. I don't have a lot of like pressed powders. This is my favorite, y'all. This one and the other shade that I have. But yeah, so I don't have a lot of this in my collection, but what I do have, I love. This next drawer is my primer drawer. You guys are gonna see I have my primer, foundation, concealer, all that stuff in multiple places in this filming space. So this is where I keep all of my primers. Let me sit, because I can sit. Okay, yeah, so all my primers are in here. Really obsessed. I love them. I have all of like my hard candy primers, my e.l.f. one, Milani, Hydro Grip, Fenty, you know. So I just keep all of them in here. This drawer is my foundation drawer. My foundation is also another thing that's like all over in here. So I just have some foundations in here, but they're really all over this area. Down here, I keep my oversized highlighters and my oversized bronzers, my cake liner palettes and things like that in this drawer. But yeah, so a lot of these Soul Body highlighters aren't in this drawer because they're really big and oversized. And then this last drawer is my body shimmer drawer and my Soul Body, you know, like my summer glow drawer. Left this area right here. Now we're over here to the vanity. So I just finished filming this video on this. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go and check it out. It's super beautiful. So in this drawer right here, I just keep all of my like ColourPop palettes and things like that. You guys have probably seen this drawer a million times, but I do keep like my Huda Beauty palettes in here. And all my ColourPop 9-pan palettes, like the ones that have like, that are monochromatic, I keep in here. So then in this drawer right here, I just keep all of my, it's a little messy, but it's fine. I keep all of like my oversized primers, like the primers that are in like pots and things like that. Like my Hard Candy Primer Balm, which I'm really obsessed with. My e.l.f. putty primers. I have some moisturizers. I have some moisturizers that I keep in here and some other products as well that I keep in here. Right here is where I keep all of my glowy products. So like my eye glosses, face glosses, liquid highlighters that go under foundation and things like that. So I keep all of that in here. And then right here, I just keep all of my lip balms and things like that. So this is my lip balm organizer. This next drawer is just, okay, a lot of these drawers are pretty empty because I just got something new, which I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit. I keep more of my high-end palettes in here. So I keep my Dominique Cosmetics palette in here. Oh, I love this palette, it's so beautiful. This palette, the Celestial Storm one, my Amrezy, my Jackie Aina palette, which I'm very obsessed with. I also keep my other Dominique Cosmetic palette in here as well. I have just a ton of like higher end palettes in here. And then in this drawer, I just keep my Glam Light Pizza palette. It can't fit up there, so I just keep it in here. I keep the paint palette in here and then some Beauty Bay palettes in here as well. The last two drawers are just pretty empty, so I don't really keep much in those. So on top of my vanity, I just keep all of my gorgeous blinged brushes. I got these organizers on top from Marshall/TJ Maxx. As well as Home Goods, so you can find like nice rotating organizers from here. This one's from Marshall's, they still have the tag on it, but I just keep my bling brushes in here. Right here is where I keep my foundations that I'm currently like loving and going through. So I just have like my Too Faced Born This Way, I love it, my NARS foundation, which is so good, Rare Beauty, Becca, Huda Beauty, you guys know I'm obsessed with that, so that always stays up here. I just have some setting sprays in the back, the Iconic London setting spray. I love this setting spray. Really, really gorgeous. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. My Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I also have my Fenty Mist. Over here on this side, oh my god, this one little lash is bugging. Like, where's your sister? Over here on this side of my vanity, I have my primers. So all of my primers that I'm working with are in here and like a couple of moisturizers, but this whole thing is just like primers because I have so many and I really want to go through them. But like my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer is over here. This is my favorite one. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer, which I've been loving. I've been using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Water Jelly Moisturizer. I don't even know if this is still good, but I've just been still like using it. And some other primers as well are in here, some under eye primers and things like that. Then I just have all of my ColourPop lippy sticks on here. I often forget that I have this, so I try to make sure I go through these and things like that. So I keep it out on display because if I don't see it, I won't use it. So I just keep it up here. Camera charger, which I don't know why it's up there. But this is where I just keep like some everyday makeup that I've been loving. I just constantly pull from this, so I just wanted to keep it all in one space on top of my vanity. So I have my Huda Beauty water jelly primer in here. I have my Pretty Fresh setting mist. These are products that I use for an easy look. So I do want to do a look with this. So like I have my Morphe bronzer in the shade Supreme. I have these two Dominique Cosmetic palettes. You guys, I'm obsessed with these. These are my everyday makeup palettes. When I don't really want to think about what look I'm doing, I just pull one of these two. And this is how I get that simple look that I'm always doing. And I just have my Beauty Bakery setting powder, some Fenty in here. Still trying to figure out this product right here, so I have it in here. And this Jaclyn Cosmetics under eye primer, concealer, things like that. So I just keep this on here from like products that I just really want to like work through. And I just keep some more brushes over here, all my dirty beauty blenders that I'm working through in this little cute organizer container thingy that I got from Amazon. And then up here, I just have all of my Cara Beauty Pro palettes. So this is just where I keep all of these gorgeous Pro palettes. So this one is the You Had Me at Hello palette. This one is the Mind Trap, which I'm obsessed with. Then this one right here is the Time Traveler palette. This is a really pretty everyday palette as well. This one is the Pop That Glitz palette. It's a palette full of glitter. Love it. All of these are from Cara Beauty. You guys could save some coin and use code Tatianna Anesa. This one right here is the Essentials. This is an everyday palette, which I need to like sit out because it's really pretty. And then I have these two right here. This one is the Havana Club, which I haven't used yet, but it's super pretty. And then this one right here is the Gentle Teaser palette. Stunning. This drawer, I have other palettes that I like to use for every day. I just have my adapter for my computer, some makeup sponges, a mirror, my Sephora Pro face palette, which I'm always pulling from, which is why I have it in this drawer closest to me. This is the palette that I like to use for my everyday makeup look as well. This is the Viseart palette. Obsessed. I try not to use this palette too much on my channel because this is like an $80 palette. I got it in a BoxyCharm, and I just think that's really high price point and very expensive just for matte shades, but I really do like this palette and the formula is super good. Both of my Jaclyn Hill palettes in here, I love these palettes. I also like to use these for everyday as well. This one's fairly new to my collection. So yeah, I do like to use this whenever I can. So those two are so good. And then I have more high-end palettes right here. Right here is where I keep like my Huda Beauty palettes, my Lunar Beauty palettes as well, of Violet Voss, Nabla, like really high-end luxurious palettes. This one right here, from Lunar Beauty, is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's stunning. It's super pretty. And then this one too. Very, very pretty. There's some really pretty palettes in here. I haven't gotten the most use out of these palettes, but I really want to. But yeah, so this is where I just keep my higher end palettes. And then in here, oh my god, more Pat McGrath blush packaging. Glam Light in here. I need to reorganize these because, yeah, I just do. I just need to reorganize these. So I have some Beauty Bay palettes in here. Love this one. This is the Origin one. I have the Evolve palette by Beauty Bay. And then the Identity palette in here. Super pretty. But the last two drawers in here is also just like on the go makeup bags and things like that. Just have the Nude Beauty Bay palette in here. We have the Bright Matte palette in here. Super pretty. Then I just have like the Fiery palettes. This is so pretty. Oh my god, that's stunning. I might set this out because I want to play with that. I have all of my Milani setting sprays and things like that, which I love and I adore. Then I just have some rhinestones and stuff. And then I have my Glitterly Obsessed and my loose glitters and things like that in this drawer, which I love. I forget that I have this drawer, like this Glitterly Obsessed drawer, and I need to pull from this some more because there's some really pretty stuff in there. And then in this drawer, I just keep some lip masks and some loose pigments. Top drawer is probably my favorite one in my makeup collection. I have all of my P. Louise bases in this section. I have all of my colored bases from Beauty Creations over here. I have the liners that I'm obsessed with from Beauty Creations as well as some Norvina cake liners. And then I have all of my liquid shadows. This drawer is all of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. So I have all of them in here. I used to not like these and I just became obsessed with them all of a sudden. So I'm obsessed. I love them. And then I also have more Super Shock shadows. I have some Kylie Cosmetics shimmer eye glazes, ColourPop cream shadows. I have some eye glosses, just a bunch of different things in this drawer. This one is all of my face milks and serums and things like that. Obsessed. 1000% obsessed. So I just keep all of that in here. I just did this drawer a couple days ago. I don't know what I'm doing with this one, but right now I just have my lip masks and lip scrubs in here. I'm still working on that one, so ignore that one. In here, I have all of my lipsticks and things like that. Not really so much glosses, more like lipsticks, ColourPop, just the tints and things like that. Right here, oops, is all of my setting sprays. I do not need any more setting sprays. Like, I have so many, it's ridiculous. Down here, I just have all of my setting powders. I have my Huda Beauty one, which I love. I have Beauty Bakery. I have this Hard Candy setting powder by Fenty. I have a lot of Fenty. Crayon Case, you know, Maybelline Fit Me, more Huda, Too Faced, One Size. I want to really like dive into more setting powders and play with it because I feel like I have a lot of one particular brand. Like, I have a lot of Fenty setting powders in different shades. You know, just like I have like 2 of each brand in like 2 different shades. So I just want to try to like look into more setting powders. Going into the closet, you guys. So up here I have all of my extra brushes I'll pull from if I'm like, okay, I need like a good blush brush or something, or a primer brush. I'll just come in this closet and I'm like, ooh, wait. Okay, so I have one right here. I feel like you can never have too many brushes. I know a lot of people say that like you definitely can, but I feel like you cannot have too many brushes. So all of my extra brushes are in here. This is where I just keep like extra makeup or bigger things that's a little bit harder to store. These organizers are from the Container Store. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube use these for makeup, and I just thought that that was just so genius. So I was like, I need to get that for things like this. So let's dive into each drawer. This drawer right here is my blush drawer. So I just have like my Hagen Henry palettes. I have the BH Cosmetics Truffle Blush palettes, which I've been obsessed with a lot recently. I love these. Look how gorgeous. Oh, my Lunar Beauty blush palette, you guys. Oh, I love this so much. I do hope and wish she comes out with another blush palette with deeper shades and brighter shades, because like these, now that I've like really used these and I have a lot of other blush palettes in my collection, I just feel like this could be a lot darker. But the shades in here are really stunning. He did do a good job with this, but I just want at least another palette of some sort. Beauty Bakery Cotton Candy Champagne palette. I haven't really used this that much. I remember when this first came out, I was obsessed and I really, really wanted this. And then I never really used it. Under here, I have all of my brush cleaners and things like that. I didn't think that I would need a space for these, but I do have a whole drawer for the like brush cleaner. You can never have too much of these. I have so many brushes, so I found myself trying to like find and try out a bunch of different brush cleaners that'll work best for me. So far, this is definitely my favorite. This is the Cinema Secrets Quick Drying Rinse-Free Formula. It's expensive. You can get it at Sephora, but it works beautifully. So I highly recommend this. It's so good. Down here, I just keep my lashes in here. And then right here, this is my giveaway drawer. I just keep all my giveaway products in here. I'm set for giveaways. And then I have skincare all in here, a ton of skincare. It's like overflowing, y'all. BoxyCharm really did it for me because it's just so many. And in here I have new makeup that I currently want to try, or I'm hoping to try in a new video. So I have like the ColourPop So Very Lovely palette, which I haven't used yet. I have not found the time to use this. Do you guys even want to see this palette, like, or this collection? I did pick this up. The I Heart Revolution Stay Sassy Aristocrats palette. I haven't even used this. Like, that's crazy. I have not used this at all. But it's super cute. Super, super cute. I don't know though if you guys, I just felt like I got it so late and you guys probably didn't care about this anymore. So I was like, I'm not gonna do a review on that. I have all of these BH Cosmetics palettes from the Say What collection. Some empty packaging. I have the ColourPop Your Golden palette. I do want to do a look with this palette soon and like a review on that. And then over here, which is probably one of my favorite spots in here, this is where I keep all of my highlighter palettes. So I have my Danessa Myricks in here. Oops. My Danessa Myricks palette, y'all. My God, I love this palette. I'm gonna set that out because I love it. You guys know for the longest time, I was obsessed with this highlighter palette from Beauty Bay. This is the Living My Best Light Brilliance palette. This is probably like my most used highlighter palette in my collection. The highlights in here are beautiful, you guys. Like, absolutely stunning highlighters. Like, look at this. Super beautiful and reflective. Very gorgeous highlighters in here. The lighting is horrible, so you have to excuse that. And then I just have some other highlighters in here. This little thing right here, which I haven't gotten a lot of use out of, is a ColourPop like palette where I have all of my Ofra highlighters in here. I don't know, I just like depotted my Ofra highlighters, and because the packaging was just so bulky, and I just put them in here and then completely forgot about them. So I do need to pull this out and use this, and this is just a bunch of like single shadows. And then in here, I keep a bunch of my face palettes. So I just have, you know, smaller face palettes. These face palettes are like all-in-one palette. So like the Beauty Bakery Brownie Bar has all of the colors I can need, a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. These are more so travel, and this is from Pure. I love this. I even have a backup because I am obsessed with this. So, and then I just have some other some other face palettes in here. This one from ColourPop, the Tammy X Revolution, Juvia's Place, you know, Morphe, things like that in this drawer. Down here, I just have a bunch of makeup wipes down there because I needed a space for my makeup wipes. This one size wipes I haven't tried yet. I just got this in my Boxy pop-up order, and I really wanted to try these. I think I got these for like $5 because people were raving about these. So I was like, let me just pick them up. And then I just have a bunch of my other wipes. These are my favorite. These are biodegradable. I know some people don't like face wipes. 4th Ray Beauty has really good ones. Daily Do-Over wipes are my favorite makeup wipes, and they're biodegradable, so like what more could you ask for? Hello. Down here, I have another space where I keep all of my palettes. So I just keep Morphe palettes in here. I keep my Be Perfect palette back there. I have 2 that I keep back there. And then just a couple of Kylie palettes I keep in here. But mainly this is like my Morphe drawer. That looks so pretty. Yeah, but this is my Morphe drawer. Maddie Ziegler, really pretty palette for like the spring and summertime. All of my Morphe pan palettes like this. This is also really pretty. I need to dig into that. Ooh, you guys, now I'm just like looking at my palettes. I'm like, dang, I need to dig in. Okay, so these 2 are empty. The next 2 drawers are empty. I just got this. This is fairly new to like my makeup filming room. So I just like any palettes that I collect, I'm gonna put in this Alex 6 little organizer. This is my ColourPop drawer. I love it, okay? I am obsessed with this drawer. So I have a ton of ColourPop palettes in here. I'm gonna move this closer so y'all could see. This is where I keep all of my ColourPop palettes that are not like the monochromatic 9-pan palettes. So I have all of like the OG 12-pan palettes, you know, let's see. The California Love. This was my favorite ColourPop 12-pan palette of all time. This is like my go-to summer palette. I need to pull this out. Ooh, okay, she's coming up there. Okay. All right, but yeah, so like I just have a ton of the 12-pan palettes right here. I just love how this looks. This is probably like my favorite drawer of makeup. Then I have like the cardboard 9-pan palettes all right here. I also need to pull out some of these. Oh, I need to do a new shop my stash. That's what I need to do. If you guys want to see like an in-depth ColourPop palette collection video, I can definitely do that for y'all. But this is just an overview of the drawer and everything that's in it. Over here, I have all of the 5-pan palettes except for the 3 newest ones. But I really do love how this looks. It just looks really gorgeous. So this drawer right here is my Juvia's Place drawer. I also collect Juvia's Place palettes, so I just keep all of those palettes in here. Very happy with this drawer. I mean, there is a space for more. Whenever Juvia's Place comes out with more palettes, you know I'll be all on it. These are currently my favorite 2 from Juvia's. This is the Bronzed Rustic palette, which I love. She's going up there. And then the Blushed Rose palette, which I also love, which is really pretty for the summertime. So that's going up there as well. I also need to put this up here too, as for my everyday makeup. Okay, we're gonna put that up there as well. Down here is just where I keep drugstore palettes. I did do a big declutter on my own time. So I got rid of a lot of palettes. I feel like from my last like what's in my vanity video, which was like last year, I think, I did a ton of decluttering. So this is what's left of like drugstore palettes and things like that. Okay, so this is my filming desk right here. It's a little messy, but you guys already saw like what was inside of my filming desk, which is this right here. Here's a little if you need a little refresh, this is the filming desk right here and all the products that's in here. I do have a video about what's in here. I went in depth on each of the products and things like that. So I will link that in a card. But above the desk, or on the desk, I have some very special products, okay? So this, I've decided, is where I'm gonna keep all of my Jaclyn Cosmetic products. So I have all of her loose highlighters, which I have really been obsessed with, like 1000%. Recently, I have her mood light powders. I have her highlighter palette in this drawer. I also have her lips right here, and then some of my favorite go-to lip liners as well for like easy access. You guys, I'm just waiting for my blush collection from Jaclyn. All those products can go over here as well because I just feel like those are products I just love to have on display. The packaging is just really, really beautiful and I'm very obsessed. Over here is products that I want to try. I did just pick up the new Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Blush Stick. I am excited to try this out. I picked this up recently from Sephora. Also, one of the pressed powder blushes, even though I said I wasn't going to get it. I picked it up, so I do want to try this out. I also picked up the new Huda Beauty Glowish bronzer because I wanted to try that. I'm going to figure out how to incorporate that in a video coming soon. That is probably makeup. That definitely is. Okay, ignore that. So up here I have all of my Juvia's Place glosses in the first row, and in the second row I have all of my Fenty glosses. Then in the third row I have all my favorite Kylie lip glosses, which I really, really love. So I just keep these up here for easy access, able to reach, because these are some of my favorite gloss formulas, like truly some of my favorites. So I really, really love these glosses, and I love having them up there because it's easy to, you know, pull from whenever I'm just doing a quick look and I just want a quick little gloss. I do have some Q-tips up here. I just keep these for like easy cleanup with makeup looks, so I kept that up here. So yeah, that is that. That's my entire makeup collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.